What is up, my Nakama? So my name is Daniel and I'm a current third year medical student. Kind of weird to say, I just took step one. But in this video, I wanted to share my home gym setup because, over the past year, because of quarantine, a lot of us have had to start training at home or outside because we don't want to go to the gym anymore and risk spreading the disease. So I kind of want to share my somewhat minimal home gym setup. And it's pretty good for me because I've been training calisthenics for a few years now. So transitioning to fully working out at home hasn't been too hard for me. So I wanted to share some of the equipment I have and some of the workouts that I do, or some of the exercises that I do with the equipment that I have. But yeah, so generally I like to train outside if I can, like at a calisthenics park. But when it gets really cold during the winter, it gets pretty hard to grip the bars.
Fucking go!
Let's go!
I'm hot!
And my workouts kind of suffer. So I want to share how I adapt when I have to work out inside. So the first thing I'd like to share is actually kind of calisthenics related, but I use it for cardio, and it's the Peloton over here. So the Peloton is a pretty expensive piece of equipment to get. So obviously if you can't afford it, just jump rope or run outside or something. But my wife is the one who got it because she wanted to do this type of cardio. And she works and has an income, so she can actually afford it. But I started using it, of course, since she got it. And I have to say, I actually really enjoy it. The workouts that they have are really hard. And it's kind of like working out with someone because basically they have a bunch of classes with instructors. And all the instructors are super motivating, which is why I like working out with them. And they have a bunch of different classes that you can do. So they have like HIIT classes. They have like long cycling classes. You can basically do whatever you feel like doing. I mostly do the HIIT workouts because I feel like I get a super awesome workout and a super awesome cardio session when I do them. And I'm super tired and sweaty at the end of them. And I think it's a great way to get your cardio in if it's kind of really cold outside. And if you don't particularly like running, I think this is a little bit more fun, with the music and the class type setting. So it's not for everyone, of course, because of the price point, but I feel like if you have the money and you can afford a Peloton and you're looking to build up a home gym or something, I think it is well worth the investment. So yeah, the Peloton is like the first piece of equipment that I wanted to share. Definitely the most expensive. Everything else is like under $50 for sure. Well, except the Pullup Bar. The Pullup Bar is like $100. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically kind of one portion of my home gym over there. And this over here is my second portion. So I have a mat here and a few pieces of equipment. So the first thing I'll go over is the parallettes. So I have two versions of parallettes. One is like a home custom PVC built thing. And with that, you can do a lot of cool exercises that are calisthenics related. You can do push-ups, you can do dips. My favorite is you can do L-sits. L-sit is a great way to work your arms and your core stability specifically. It's an awesome calisthenics exercise that you should definitely master. And then I also have a more portable, smaller version of parallettes. And that's what I use to do like handstand push-ups and just regular parallette handstands as well. And they're super small and portable. They're called the Tumble Track parallettes. I actually have a link below with all this equipment in case you wanted to check it out. And those parallettes are just really good for training outside or training at home. And the next piece of equipment that I have it's actually kind of three pieces of equipment. So I do have a weight vest, and I use the weight vest, of course, to challenge myself and add some extra weight if I'm trying to do some more difficult push-ups or pull-ups. I also have a jump rope. I think the jump rope is from Crossrope Jump Rope, and it's a cool brand because they have like interchangeable jump ropes with different weights. So one of the weights is like a half-pound jump rope, and the other one is a full pound. And you can get a killer jump rope workout. And obviously I do the jump rope outside, but you can do it like at a parking lot or at a tennis court or park, whatever is near your home. And then I also have this little ab rollout thingy, which is good to do those type of ab exercises. And then finally, the bread and butter, the Evolve Over Pullup Bar. So a lot of you have been commenting like whether it's held up since my review that I made a few months ago. And it definitely has. It's still there. It's still standing. And I haven't seen any cracks or anything on the walls or anything. And it's a pretty cool pull-up bar because I don't really have like any ledges in my house. So I needed to just use the tension between two walls. And it's amazing. I mean, I've been able to do most of my calisthenics workout with it. Obviously, I can't do like pullovers or muscle ups because there's no room above. And I wouldn't really feel safe anyways doing a muscle up on that type of bar. But, you know, it gets the job done in terms of doing the most basic fundamentals of calisthenics, you know, different types of pull-ups and stuff. I highly recommend this bar if you don't have like a ledge to put a pull-up bar on. And I'm actually thinking of coming out with a video showing a bunch of different exercises that you can do with this single pull-up bar, because a lot of people think, you know, all you can do is just regular pull-ups, but there's so much variation that you can do. You can target your core, you can do a lot of static exercises, and there's tons of different pull-ups that you can do to target different muscles in your back. So I'll definitely be making a video highlighting those things. Okay, and then the final thing that I have in my gym is I do have a little bit of free weights that my wife and I have kind of been collecting during quarantine. The two 25-pound weights that I have, I've been carrying with me since college. I think I picked them up for free, like off some Facebook marketplace guy that said like, hey, if you're around, pick up these 25-pound dumbbells. And ever since then, I've just been like hauling them around with me because it's kind of good to just have a pair of dumbbells along with you. And then we have some lighter weight ones. We have like a pair of 10-pound ones and a pair of 8-pound ones. And I also have a foam roller, which I do like foam rolling exercises on to kind of massage out my muscles when they're feeling tired and fatigued. But yeah, that's pretty much my home gym setup. I mean, besides the really expensive Peloton, if you were to cut that out and just do like cardio with jump ropes, everything else would cost you maybe less than $200 total, which kind of equates to having a gym membership, but then you have this equipment for life basically, and you don't have to worry about like transmitting the virus or gym membership fees, anything like that. And even when I did have a gym membership, like sometimes if I didn't want to drive out to the gym or make the effort of like putting on clothes, because you know you can train in your boxers at your home if you want to. You don't have to put on like a shirt or shorts, which I've definitely done a few times. But yeah, I've enjoyed this gym setup a lot. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions about the equipment that I mentioned. And check out the links that I have below too if you want to purchase any of this equipment that I've mentioned. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Stay strong and stay healthy. Keep on working out even if some of the gyms are closed. You know, it's all about the mindset that you approach to fitness, and we just kind of have to adapt to the situations that we're in. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay strong, stay healthy, and as always, Dattebayo.